Peppy and Coral. In a dense forest near the mountains, there lived a vibrant parrot named Peppy, whose beak changes colors with day and night. He peacefully lived in a tall pine tree. One sunny afternoon, Peppy was flying around, his vibrant feathers gleaming in the sunlight as he chirped with joy, enjoying the peaceful sounds of the forest. Peppy was relishing the day, and then he returned to rest in his cozy nest, high up in the treetops. But lately, things hadn't been as calm as they seemed. As night came, a hunter had been lurking in the shadows, determined to capture Peppy and keep him caged. Next day, the hunter destroyed Peppy's nest in a brutal attack, forcing him to flee for his life. Now, homeless and frightened, Peppy soared far and wide, searching for safety. Flying fast and high, he passed the forest, icy mountains, red cliffs, and a valley to escape the danger below. Peppy felt the weight of exhaustion in his wings. But just as he thought he might finally find rest, a sudden strong gust of wind sent Peppy spiraling out of control. He flapped his wings frantically, but it was too late. He tumbled down, 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 and splash! Peppy fell into a peaceful-looking lake far below. Peppy struggled to flap his wings, but the water had made them too heavy, his tiny body bobbing helplessly on the surface. Soaked and shivering, he chirped desperately for "Help! Help!" But his cries for help attracted unwanted attention. Suddenly, a massive turtle appeared from the depths of water with a dark, hungry look in its eyes. "Well, well, what do we have here?" the turtle growled, coming threateningly toward Peppy. Peppy's heart pounded as the turtle moved closer. He tried to swim away, but the more he struggled, the more he splashed, drawing even more attention. A large crocodile jumped from the water, its wide jaws opening as it eyed Peppy hungrily, his mouth wide open, preparing to strike. Peppy was trapped. He flapped his wings as hard as he could, but he was unable to fly. Just as the crocodile lunged forward, snapping its jaws inches away from Peppy, something extraordinary happened. A giant fish named Coral burst from the depths of the lake, like a hero arriving just in time. "Get away from him!" Coral shouted. "You'll have to get through me first," she said, her voice filled with authority. Coral wanted to protect Peppy. The crocodile surprised and drew back. Peppy, still shivering, watched in wonder as Coral turned to him with a warm, gentle smile. "Climb onto my back," she said. "I'll take you to safety." Without hesitation, Peppy hopped onto Coral's broad back. As she swam gracefully through the water, Peppy felt the tension melt away. He was safe. As they neared the shore, Coral gave a final push, sending Peppy gently onto the dry land. Peppy shook the water from his feathers, feeling lighter and freer. He looked back at Coral. "Thank you so much, dear fish," Peppy chirped, his voice still shaky but filled with gratitude. Coral smiled. "The world can be dangerous, Peppy, but it's also filled with those who will stand by you when times are tough. Never forget that." Saying this, Coral gave him a nod before diving back into the peaceful waters. But Peppy didn't want to leave the place that had saved him. So, instead of flying far away, Peppy decided to stay. He found a tall, sturdy tree by the edge of the lake and built a new nest there, close to the water and the friend who had saved his life. From that day forward, Peppy lived happily near the lake. As Peppy soared high above his new home, his heart was full of warmth, knowing that the bonds of friendship make the world a better place. To Peppy and Coral, this story was brought to you by Rizu Stories. See you in the next story.